one, Leming, say people like you don't want the truth to get out, so they were on the live in 1975. All right, they put the score that they found up and sat down and notary job. They put it up. 1998, another smarter than you, Walter Nevis, dusted off that skull and did anthropological morphology in a 3D rendering. The woman was black. Wasn't Negro. It was melanoid, which confound double.
What's the difference between Negro and melanoid? What's the difference? I don't understand. What's the difference?
Well, Negroid has its center in Africa. Melanoid comes from Oceania and Southeast Asia. That's how we line.
So this phenotype. Hold on. Schools right now. Yeah, just wait. You said the Melanesians. You said the Black Americans are migrating here.
We're talking about skulls that go back beyond late Neolithic. We're talking about discovered post.
No, that's what I'm saying. So you saying they discovered that they migrated?
Yeah, they migrated from Melanesia, and they discovered that Melanesia mentioned in 1901 is basically where we came from. But the problem was America already formed the Board of Education, and so it was basically like, hey, bro, we already got our motion going on here. We don't give a fuck if that shit's true or not. Just put that shit on the shelf somewhere.
Yeah, that's true. Could you put what this? Somebody read this for me?
I think he do it. He looks, he probably need to work on his English.
You speak multiple languages, first and foremost.
Yeah, so could you read it? He said he'll read it. Yeah, he read it for me.
See, bullshit. Indigenous people is indigenous people.
Hey man, say man, what's up, man? Get the lights up. What we doing? So we got a see why I be telling y'all I'm gonna send y'all the TikTok. Listen to this shit.
That's his story. You can't tell him a lot. Oh my goodness. So now, he's speaking on too. He not speaking for me. Can't nobody speak for me. Nigga, nobody speak. That's all you need to know. He's trying to develop two talking points when no one has aligned themselves. So now he's trying to turn one true. No, it's not even speak the one true. Speak the one true. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, it is low, man. I don't know what I can do. Hold on, man. I'm trying to find my other microphone. Y'all need to buy me a new mic, man. I'm trying to find what I did with my other one.
This is rude to me. Even about that little banter and shit that anybody say ever. You can't say nothing more detrimental than this motherfucker could ever say to me. Ever. Ever. Okay? So it does not matter. I know what I know. I see what I see. So everybody else's information, I don't care what they have. If it don't reflect the land, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. So
Nobody can do it. The way is here. Everybody else will be clowned.
Yeah.
So you just read. So you just read. It just said the indigenous peoples built the first cities of America, correct?
Yeah.
They had commerce, trade, and etc. Correct? So that means if they are indigenous to the lands, that would mean that they.
The melanated people
You not melanated. Stop saying melanated. Everybody melanated don't mean everybody got the same carbon base or type of melanin.
everything is melanated.
That's why I tie yourself to a lane. What the fuck is you talking about?
Nikki,
That's science.
I agree with Chaos.
So it's like, what the hell? Listen.
Hey, when I say I'm gonna send y'all to TikTok, y'all keep it up. Nah, I'm not recording live. This is the greatest teacher on TikTok. He's the master teacher of Indians on TikTok. Let him tell it. I just want y'all to hear this, just in case y'all don't know. He say y'all are Melanesians.
So when you look at the diagram at the bottom of that screen, and you look at the Watson break, all the little burgundy dots. That is the Watson break and all the mounds that they entail. So when you look up what a like to use actual, it's a .NET, so it don't fucking matter. Yeah.
Hey, get the lights up, man. What the hell? Get the lights up.
you know, AI ruined Google, y'all. They actually did Google like that, man, for this very reason. They're trying to quell this indigenous movement and this awakening.
No, I actually searched this. That's just the website that popped up.
I'm just talking about the advent of AI on Google.
Oh yeah.
And its propensity to not show you anything indigenous related as relating to us. So you got to go to these universities and go to PubMed if you really want to find it.
And you ain't done none of this. So where are you getting this information, boy?
Try to speak on American history and don't truly know anything about it.
There we go, PubMed. It's over.
Concerns me. 130,000-year-old architectural sculpture, geological. California, Southern California, USA. We have been here longer than anybody. Or anybody said they migrated here. Or anybody said they stepped foot here. We've already been here. It's been proven that the Mayans, Olmecs, and Incas were not fucking Africans. Their haplogroups never been to Africa. They were American entities.
Half-Low Group.
Civilizations.
Half-Low Group.
Of
Who?
land. Mayans were slave traded. Oh, let me say this 1 second, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
The Mayans were slave traded. Look up the book British Honduras to Belize. The Mayans were slave traded to the southern states of North Carolina, Virginia. Who encompasses them states? When you look up what a mound builder is, it tells you it's the North American indigenous cultures who built a variety of earthworks, mounds, and civilizations, including Mississippian, Hopewell, and Adena cultures.
Ooh, the Mississippi.
Yes. I'm not even.
I'm about tired of hearing Mississippi now.
I'm not from there.
Thank you. So stop. So just.
I'm not saying that. I would never disagree.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. That's enough, Nikki. Goodbye.
You trying to just shut mature conversation. Chaos is mature. I want to have a mature conversation.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the vision.
Oh, what you want to address me?
Who's the host?
Me. I'm talking. I said that you have to address me.
Oh, yes. I just wanted to say something. What's up, Just Greg?
What's up?
I'm familiar
What's
with
up?
He changes his profile quite a bit. So, yes, you do. Shut up. You're lying. You're always lying. Anyway, he likes to come on our lives and tell us who we are and argue with us until somebody pays to drop him down because he's so obnoxious.
Well,
He is
I
African.
I shut him down tonight. We shut him down.
Oh, okay. Well, I just want to let you all know that he cannot comprehend. So y'all are wasting your breath trying
Leave
to
him alone. He
explain
said he has no more confidence for tonight. Leave him alone. I've already robbed him of that.
I'm glad you did that. I'm glad you feel good, too.
I know. That was often. I ain't never seen you in the
Ain't got therefore, I have to go
I don't think they all the time.
I don't even know how the hell he got 29 likes.
We just, that's charity.
Hold on. So wait, somebody was telling me to tell the truth. You really want me to do that? So Nikki, is you said Nikki?
He has no more confidence. Let's give him some.
So,
What are you talking about?
so my question is,
It's illegal, nigga. Therefore,
Conversation with chaos. Yeah, okay, let's go.
where you from?
From my heritage is Congolese. I'm from Congo, Central Africa.
Nigga, you ain't know that?
No, Congo, Central.
Congo is Central. That boy said I thought Congo was West Africa. He said I thought Congo was West Africa. Woo!
What was a definite day?
I don't know. I wasn't alive at those times.
So you said Acapulco was one of them.
Yeah, that's what I
Is that not a Aram there?
I don't know about that.
We don't know. We don't take his confidence. Drop him down.
Okay.
Goodbye, sir.
But what is I love
That
You know how I say.
y'all want me to jump on there? Cause I've been popping it in the chat and they like, oh, they go Topcat. They like, they go Topcat. Trouble, 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 trouble. Somebody in trouble. Oh, wow. This guy here. I mean, look at this guy here. Who are these 7 nations? Why y'all keep talking this 7 nations attack the U.S.? Y'all victim ass niggas. Huh? So you surrendered. I can't take it no more, y'all. Lord have mercy. I can't take it no more. In Jesus, Jesus on the main line.
1790, the Naturalization Act did occur. Also, the establishment of the District of Columbia, not in Washington, D.C. or the Maryland area, but in Massachusetts Bay as a province of France.
Lord have mercy.
The French and the Africans took Haiti. I was about to say that, but I forgot the French. Didn't yeah.
You just need
I keep telling y'all keep it up. I'm sending y'all ass to TikTok to learn from these guys.
invasion by the U.S. Revenue Service. So when people start to state this history, yes, there's a lot of things that are coming out right now.
Yeah, 1772, there was a law passed about the 2 million American Indians being enslaved.
So the 1770s is about the infiltration by the U.S. Revenue Service under Daniel Boone. We already told them.
Under Daniel
We
Boone.
already told them how Daniel Boone created what's called Wilderness Road as a trailblazer. We already told them about the military bounty land warrants that these people after 1788.
Oh man.
Yeah, you're right, because the first White House got burned down, and then they moved it to between Maryland and Virginia.
Yeah, y'all tap that like button, man.
The first White House for the U.S. was built on the Potomac.
So
And the
if we
establishment of the U.S. Revenue Cutter Service 2 years after the 1788 military bounty land warrants, you gotta add up date-wise.
Yes, sir.
So I'm confused.
They
So
owe
if I
$20
just
million.
show- so I'm
They owe
confused.
$20 million. That's why the first White House got burned
So
down.
I'm confused. Because if I just showed something saying that we had cities and shit built already,
Yes.
so it means we already had colonies established in nations.
Yes. Absolutely.
Let me go.
It was so
This is an attempt. This is an attempt using compulsory education, bits and pieces of it.
What you mean?
And their establishments and their partaking in pseudo history. The mound buildings, that's the Mississippi period. That's
No, it's not.
That's still in Virginia. That's what do you mean? That's still in North Carolina. That's still in Mexico. What do you mean? What you're still doing the same things. What do you mean relevant?
What you're trying to do is seem relevant.
Seem relevant how?
By using different pieces of compulsory education,
Yeah.
validate a point that hasn't been proven.
I said that.
So let me explain. We do this every day, bro. What you're doing is you're fusing the Mississippi Mound Builders, which is pre-Hopewell history. Pre-Hopewell. Go Google that. What that means.
North American culture, such as That means it doesn't matter if it's pre or before. It's such as.
Yeah, we know we got a lot of y'all real mad right now that the Just Grade Wave is at its precipice.
Yeah. He said, drop him. Drop him.
No way. My work comes from Rebay and Boaz. What are you talking about? Let me show you.
Boaz is not a friend to the Indian, though, Greg. I mean, you got to admit.
Yeah. About that.
Hey, do people get dropped if we disagree? What is it then? Help me out. Yeah. He done went victim. I just got a question. Do everybody get dropped?
We need to use bits and pieces of compulsory education. I know something too. Now, let me put words in people's mouth. This nigga think he know everything. Let me go up here. But you just said, and well, I just said, yeah, we know we got your niggas down there. It ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Why you got dropped? Absolute chaos. You chaos. You're a charlatan. Yeah, you're a charlatan. You're a charlatan. About Nikki. Control the wave.
This the TikTok master teacher.
TikToking is a form of clout chasing where you try to appear smart as the person who got the wave.
Right. It sound like a person that claims he has a lot of intelligence about it.
Oh wow, bro. We own 2025, bro.
Stop showing your feelings. Okay. So now what?
Hey, what big platforms have you been on, brother? Hey, they disconnected me.
He said that he might be from Asia, but yet.
Yeah, Paul Revere.
Who the fuck is that? What? What was the first genome sequence?
Why y'all kicking me out, man? They in the chat saying, let Topcat talk to him. That nigga don't want no smoke with me. He won't even say my name. Nah, don't go nowhere. See, they trying to get me up there. He want to leave. Nah, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. He already butt naked teaching in the background. He ain't got a shirt on.
We bring this night to a close. And so as we bring this night to a close, if you want the truth, because what these niggas are trying to do, they're begging basically for you to come to their lives. Because I'm telling you,
Lauren. Yes. It was like he was trying to hate and come up here and try to teach us bullshit. Who was the person you just brought back up here? I didn't bring him up here.
Not a mind, dummy. BC, you up here to do what his friend couldn't finish.
I don't know that guy. I don't know nobody. Yeah, I'm neutral. Yeah, what?
Make your way.
Hey, how you doing, Brother Greg? Brother, how you doing today, Brother Greg?
Make your way. Run your spiel. Let's see how it elaborates. See how it articulates.
Yeah.
See how it develops. Run it.
Yeah, I just had one question. You say you're the top scholar. You say you're the top scholar here on TikTok. Drop them. You scared of me? You better be scared of me. Cause you know that was gonna. Yeah, that's what they waiting on, Greg. Greg, they waiting on this. You talking about drop them? Can we get the people what they want? Not with me. Put it in front of me. Put it in front of me. Yeah, real quick. Gonna put some dirt on the back of his clothes. You can't talk. Speak your language. You learned that off of Kung Fu Chinese channel. You grew up watching kung fu movies. That's why you be talking like that. So look, check it out. The people want to hear me and Greg talk. Greg, are you okay with this? He kicked me out. This nigga scared. I thought you the hardest nigga on here. You the top debater on here. But you who mad? Look, they said I want to hear Top Cat and Greg. He's scared. He's scared.
Eat you up again.
Don't know a fuck thing.
If you knew him, you would. No. You would give him the for free if you really knew him.
She's so quick to mute.
I'm tired. What you mean? You done drop me off. Everybody say they want to hear you. Man, you get out there. I've been popping it. I've been debunking him in the chat. He been ignoring me. You watch it right here, shit. We live right here. Why y'all want to take the people over there to them niggas who dropping us out the panel? No, we gonna stay right here. What we gonna go over there for?
I'm just saying this. Control will come out that nigga mind sometimes.
You would get him up. He know.
We gotta take it boy. Still fuck with him, but at the same time though, I can't control come out the mind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like he's trying to come at you. He's trying to come at you.
Hey, sure, you ain't trying to come at you. Ain't talking to me. Paying about paying and trying to come at him too.
I'm used to it. You should see my life.
Don't even claim to be against what he's teaching. What the fuck do you have to say? You kept talking about me that dog Pam, he don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, everybody saying that nigga don't know what he talking about.
The whole room agree with me. For a long time. The whole room what's going on. These niggas, y'all before these niggas.
Yeah, for a long time. He's you know what
I'm saying? Man, fuck your little ugly ass friend. You know she ain't never told me shit. That's why I'm telling you. Stop keeping it little.
You the shit. Stop bringing right. No, Greg, don't gas, because you gotta leave. You gotta go. So don't let go. You gonna get
shit, I bring the shit back up on my partner, man. Listen. She gonna start the shit right back up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can stay in your little.
I know how to read, so I'm good. Yeah, in real life. I'm gonna put this book and come on your panel and read it to you. Everything.
Spell a piece.
It's too late now.
Spell cash up.
I don't know.
Spell you.
Just have a question. I'm going to tell you about your book, Greg, because I want to read it to him, okay?
Greg got a book? Wow.
Gotta be a stupid. We can read the highway.
I bet he ain't got a source in that motherfucker.
Students been watching me go through this all 2025, and we still came out on top.
Lady Divine, how are you? He's hard to find. Cause he's not gonna let you find him. No, he found correct. He found
The
us.
weight is on. That's all you got to. That's all you need. Things that the weight is on.
I know. I just had a question. I hope it don't. Where are you from, Lady Divine? How old are you? Oh, I'm in my 60s. Okay, where are you from, Mama? I'm American.
1272's on the watch.
America, where?
2 years.
I was born in Illinois, but my family was Mississippi, Panther, Choctaw, Chippewa, and all that. Yeah.
So my fellow Illinoisan.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'm born 30 minutes ago. The first miles in America.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh, y'all are terrible in the mountains. They're too juvenile for y'all, but I got them right with the Algonquin and the Iroquois. I'm trying to see which were us, like as Americans.
So I'm gonna go ahead and explain that little situation. In the 1640s, after France was going through its little decline, a man by the name of Samuel de Champlain and Francois Lolonois, they were Basques. They came through. I showed in the presentation earlier where they came through. The history say they landed in South America, but the National Archive records say that they didn't get involved in Central and South America until the Mexican War of 1840. So
the Mexican War, 1840, huh?
So now we got to determine when did the Basques actually reach North America. So we're using the
man. They had 100 people in there. That all their numbers dropping. The numbers are dropping.
Reasoning, taking away, which means that we're going back in time. So in the 1640s, Samuel de Champlain, Francois Lolonois, John Smith, right? They were trying to make it through what is called British North America. They ran into the Omac. This is an Algonquin group. What you're referring to is the Iroquois for their breach of Lake Michigan. They got into the Great Lake.
Yeah, he over there making shit up. Hey, Ruth. And the people in there, I mean, they're all no-name nobodies. You know. But while I'm up there, the nigga, he's scared to get me any kind of wreck. He don't want no trouble with me. Get him out of here. Now. That's what he said earlier. And I was popping it on him, man. He would not say, he just act like he ain't see me. He responding to everybody else except me. Then the chat going crazy. Hey, let us see him and Topcat hit. He don't want no problems with Topcat. But he easy work though. I went on his panel like, hey homie, what you doing? He got a hunter to see a flag up. They made him change it, so he can't even use it no more. The guy with Nasha Gossip. Block. You block, bitch. Yeah, that's what he be saying.
You know what purchase means? To basically secure in cash the land war. The siege of America until 17.
How is somebody supposed to understand that, bro? Please help me. Well, he can't block me. He blocked me before, and then he came back and unblocked me. I mean, come on, man. I'm Topcat. You know, they really want to be my friend, but when I come around, you can't talk that big Indian and you been running shit and all that. You can't do that when I'm around. That's out. Period. That's out top. Yeah, and that's why you look. That's why you confused.
And when you say our Constitution, are you talking about the Algonquin or Iroquois?
Now, see, we don't get into renames of tribes. Algonquin and Iroquois and Sioux are French renamings.
Okay.
See, I know the whole truth.
Yeah,
we don't get into here we go. You're showing yourself.
Okay.
He finna talk crazy to this 60-year-old lady.
You're right.
We know y'all come in many different methods.
Thinking that
yes, do your best to blend in. And you're gonna have to deal with me all 2026. No, I heard. I'm a problem, and you're gonna have to deal with me all 2026. With me all 2026. I'm a problem. You're gonna have to deal with me all 2026. Do your best. Yeah.
So why do they call
You sound like you got nervousness in your voice. Calm down now.
I don't know.
Yeah, relax.
Okay. African. That's what I need to know.
No.
Yeah.
So quick to mute me.
Because they know the phrase is Cat Williams on this. The liar knows the lie he told. Next. Simple. Next. Who's next? Do your best.
Disrespectful on the panel, bro.
Oh yeah, the division. Now you're trying to turn the panel against me.
Nah, I fuck with the host.
You fuck with the host. Now you're trying to make the host side with you. Listen, because I'm disrespecting us. I love the fact that a lot of you are so dumb.
You didn't say if they didn't, honey. I didn't mean that in no negative derogatory.
Yeah, I love the fact that the majority of you, like your guy Nikki, are just so dumb in your approach.
I'm dumb, though.
Yeah, of course you are.
Nah, I'm not dumb.
Drop down.
No, stop.
Drop down.
Talking is fine. It's indigenous. It's indigenous. Hey, why I say they didn't? Because African American didn't come to Jesse Jackson. That was the 1980s. You see what I'm saying? So I wasn't being derogatory towards you, honey. You know what I'm saying? You can't mix African American, something that came in 1980, to something that go back there for what we were talking about, honey. That's all.
And what Lawrence is trying to help you do is called in political science timeline congruency. He's trying to keep you in time. That's all he's trying to do, Shawty. Like, it's all out of love. You can't.
Hey, y'all, get the likes up, YouTube. Get the likes up. I'm finna stop this. But, you know, I'm just trying to figure out why you run for me, fam. Where you going? Where you running to? In the chat, like, what's up, nigga? Let's get this work. You see, when I got up there, somebody on the panel said, "Oh, this finna be over with quick." Man, look, they still talking about. Look, J Bone say, "Let Topcatz up." The boogeyman. The boogeyman. Oh, since he left, y'all gonna let me up. What's up with it? Hat turn up one time. Who will hit her? Me? Y'all don't. How you doing, host? How you doing, mama? Hold on, not one of them. The biggest hitter. But you know, you can introduce me. Yeah, I'm country and fine. Country and fine. Yeah, fine in the motherfucker. Yeah, go check me out one time. Yeah, take a good look and get hooked. Hey, go take a good look and get hooked, little mama. Yeah. Yeah, Texas. That's it. You feel me? That's why I got 7 books. That's why I got 7 books out. You know, that's why I talk to professors. You know, that's why we, hey, look, host, what, hey, host, where you from, host, if you don't mind me asking, mama? Boy, my numbers running up. They running them numbers up. They glad to see me here. How you doing, Miss Host? Where you from, mama? You sound country. Where you from? DC. Okay, shout out to DC. So look, we have an event going down in May. We're going to Oklahoma. They have invited me down there to come speak, and they want us to bring some information down there for the people. What I want to do is bring out at least 500 indigenous Americans who have their records. So we're gonna go down there. They're having it's gonna be big. It's 6 towns involved in this. So we want to bring the culture down there. In November, we just had an event in Houston, which was a large event called Faith Foundation American Indigenous Day. We went to Stone Mountain. We had about 1,000 people out there. You can look that up too on my joint. So now I'm not just nobody just talking, nobody looking for nothing. Okay, I'm gonna follow you back then, cause you was dropping me. Yeah, I didn't know if we was friends or not. Okay, I didn't know if we was friends or not. Oh, hi, boy, man. I know you ain't dropped your boy. All right, don't do me like that. Hi brought me up. Miss Lorena, why you was being mean to me, Miss Lorena? What I do to you? You taking up for Greg? Why? Cause Greg ain't got no shirt on. Do I need to take my shirt off? Greg over there half naked teaching. That nigga dressed like a Plains Indian on here teaching. Barefooted. All he missing is a war bunny. He already naked like the tribes, and he got hair on his chest. That's not American Indian blood. So maybe that's why he said that we from Melanesia. Maybe that's why he say we from Melanesia. Okay, 5 more. Okay, and I want to know the vintage shop that he shop at, because I've never seen one of those shirts on the rack that he wear. You got it. Come on now. You ain't. Will you give your husband one of them shirts for Father's Day? Can Greg give us? Yeah, we want to know who dressing him. That nigga got an 1870. That nigga got an 1802 plug. I don't know where is he getting these shirts from. Y'all want me to teach? Y'all want me to teach? We actually have a class tomorrow called "Destructing the Myth of the Transatlantic Slave Trade." We have a course. We have a course class tomorrow. Yeah. Can I invite you, ladies, Miss Lorena and the host? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Greg popped back up there, right? Greg got up there and he got his ass right back out. Boy, you better go sit down somewhere. Boy, I'm telling you, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Running around here telling everybody you the biggest, baddest chief in the land. But I'm gonna hit you everywhere but under your feet. That fucked up. The chat had to make them bring me up. That fucked up.
Who wanted smoke with who wanted with me? No smoke, no smoke. No smoke.
We talking about literal smoke, nigga.
Hey y'all, do y'all mind me showing the source? Is it okay? Can I play something real quick?
Yeah, show your pictures. I can see what you're doing.
Hey, I'm working with a whole lot. I'm Texas, man. You know everything big in Texas, baby girl. Yeah. Everything big in Texas. You better don't you ask. I be careful what you ask for. You just might receive it. It might be too much. You green, you in. Hold on. So let me show this. Let me get this up there. So we're gonna debunk the myth that we come from Melanesia, and we're gonna do it with sources.
Initially, it was an accident. Just like initially Columbus's so-called discovery, rather his coming here.
So this is Ivan Van Sertima. If y'all remember Ivan Van Sertima, he said that Columbus said that Africans was coming here with gold tip spears. Let's kill this. And then we're gonna prove that we didn't come from Melanesia. Maybe he's speaking for himself.
There are several.
Okay, yeah, y'all mute up right quick one time for me if y'all don't mind. I'm a country boy, so I got Southern hospitality. So I don't mind saying please. All right, I was raised by Indian grandma. Let work.
There's the South Equatorial Current. There's the North Equatorial Current. These currents come. There's a current coming off the Senegambia coast. There's a current coming off the Cape Verde Islands. There's a current coming up from the southern part of Africa. These currents all move towards South America.
It's less than a minute.
So
this the book.
Been running around telling everyone that
this is the page.
When Christopher Columbus came, he met Indians and they told him that there were people coming from Africa trading gold to spears. Then you have a comment saying that they came from the South, which would make more sense. My game is this. Let's look into the Catholic Encyclopedia.
What do it say, Chief? Page 747.
American General. When Columbus landed on the island of San Salvador in 1492, he was welcomed by who? Brown-skinned people with physical appearances confirmed him in his opinion that he had reached India. And we know this is not true. You go back to the first class, we understood Columbus had a connection through the Queen and the King, Ferdinand and Isabella.
And what they do?
Who put him in contact
with who?
With a merchant, Ireland,
by
the name of
who?
Patrick Maguire.
Patrick Maguire,
as we spoke about,
who was a melanated man.
He knew exactly where he was going.
He led the route.
And the word Indian, they say,
look in the Oxford Dictionary,
it's stuck.
So the word Indian and the Oxford Dictionary take you back to the medieval times. So in this same source, he says that the okay, so let's get here. America is coming to you. He said as this exploration was extended north and south, it was found that the same race was spread over the whole continent. Meaning who? The brown-skinned people that Columbus said he had met. They were spread over the whole continent, from the Arctic shores to Cape Horn, everywhere alike, right? And the what? Eskimo in the extreme north, whose features suggest Mongolian. So the people in America were dark-skinned. These other people were Mongolian. Why is Greg trying to take us to the Pacific? Now, why can I speak on this, right? If y'all ever heard of slavevoyages.org, I'm going to take you to the guy who created it, right? Because I talk to the professors. I talk to, we talk to professors. We do pyramid tours. If y'all want to come out, and this is the guy right here. He created slavevoyages.org. Okay, we smoked him. He is now my student. Hold on, one more thing. We do this here with Dr. Ben now. So let's go here with Dr. Clark. And I'm gonna get out y'all way. Watch, the guy's gonna ask Clark, didn't Africans sell other Africans? Watch Clark respond.
Straight from North Africa into inner West Africa was devastating. The Arab slave trade did not function along the coast of West Africa. And this organization.
Hey, YouTube, y'all get my likes up. Get the likes up. Why y'all laughing? They said, where can we buy one of Greg's shirts? He need to make it merch.
It had nothing to do with sending people out of Africa.
Okay, so Clark said that Africans had servitude that had nothing to do with sending Africans out of Africa. Now watch what he say. He's gonna prove that the Indians,
in the first place, in as much as they did not come down the coast of West Africa originally looking for slaves. But many say that the Africans engaged in slavery. They pointed out very quickly.
The Africans engaged in slavery. Now watch what Clark say.
Black Africans.
It's gonna piss him off, but watch what he say.
Engaged in slave trade.
Yeah.
Africans. We must distinguish between indentured servitude, where Africans enslaved their prisoners of war and freed them after a given time. But many of these same Africans, in concert with other Africans, rose to high position within the very family that supposedly enslaved them, and some became kings in the same family.
So he's talking about the admixture. Royal families are gonna breed in because they're gonna go over there and breed in on the fort areas, the coastal areas, because they did not know about the interior parts of Africa until 1788, what is called the African Association. I want y'all to look that up. African Association created 1788, June the 9th, 1788. Real sources. You gotta have it if you're gonna be a teacher and not a preacher like Greg, right? He doing too much talking, he ain't got nothing on the screen, right? You'll never make it to the big stage like that. You care how much ego you got.
Compare this with the Atlantic slave trade.
Now watch this, y'all.
You need to remember, except for the opening up of the New World and the wholesale murder of the Indians, the so-called Indians, they wouldn't have needed any Africans to come to the New World anyway.
They wouldn't have needed Africans to come to the New World. Let the master teacher Pan-Africans tell you. They didn't need. Why they didn't need it, Professor?
Because they had an adequate labor supply. We're looking basically for a labor supply.
Yeah. He said they already had a labor supply in Africa, which were the Africans, because the dude asked him, didn't Africans sell other Africans? Yes, it was indentured servitude. It didn't require them to leave Africa. They only had them to create a labor supply. He said the New World already had Indians there, so there was no need for them to come over to Africa to be a labor supply. All right, one more, and I'm gonna get out y'all way. I want to show y'all in front of this big YT man. Or if y'all have any questions on any part of history y'all want to know, all y'all do is ask. I did hundreds of lectures, PowerPoint style. You know, if y'all want to know how they manipulated the census, we'll check this out.
Everybody in the family. If you were born in the state or the territory where you reside. So
okay, this how it worked. The brother said a lot of things. He said the Revolutionary War didn't happen. Well, family, I can show my records. My family are sons and daughters of the Revolution. Okay, King George II gave my family 300 acres for their participation in the Revolutionary War. So I don't know what he's talking about. This is why genealogy is important. It's important to know who you are and where you are in the story. Now, world history is cool, right? But if it don't apply to you, then it can't help you, right? And what we need to be looking for is some type of help or salvation to rectify whatever it was that happened to us, right? So if the person next to you have $1 million, that don't mean you got $1 million. So we got to worry about ourselves in this, right? So whenever you're talking about American Indian history, it's going to start with you. It's called the Book of You. You can read a million books as you want. That don't mean it applies to you unless your family and bloodline is in there. And there's only one way to find that out. That's to go back into the past and become a my story and not a his story, and learn who you are, where you are in the story, so you can know the contributions that your family made, or if something was happened to your family where it could be rectified. You would need proof of that. And so going back in your genealogy, we don't need to hear about Spain, France, and all of this. If we American Indians, we need to be on American Indian time. Now I want to show you how they manipulated the census. This is something that brother is out of his league.
The marshal should do what? He should ask the person.
Hold on, we're gonna go through how
illegally binding them to African ancestry.
What's this there? Let's see what you're working with. That's my little cute ass right there. Okay.
That's some cold game, man. To do with that number 9 under heading 9.
So
about a place of birth.
Listen, this is the methodology on how they did it. So if somebody come to you and they say they have African on their census, or they found an African and it just say Africa, understand this. When you go to the census, one thing that we have to understand is that they only dealt with territories in the continent of the United States. Anything out of there, brother, can you be respectful and go on mute? Can you go on mute, brother? Go put a shirt on. You ran from me. Okay, you don't want to hear it. Why you scared for them to hear it? You scared for them to hear it because I'm smarter than you. Okay. So what big platforms have you been on? How many events have you done? How many mounds have you been to? How many pyramids have you been to? John Henry Clark is not my source. I debunked him. Just like I debunk you. Just like I would debunk you. You out here talking about the Revolutionary War didn't happen. It was the Chickamaugas. Are you serious? Name me the chief of the Chickamaugas. Watch this, y'all. Let me show y'all he don't know what he's talking about. Name the chief. All right, then. I ain't got to try to do nothing. Everybody know me. Brother, everybody know me. Don't nobody know you. That's why you can't go live on your own show. Don't nobody know you. You ain't nobody. I'm Big Indian. What do you mean? Yeah, I know you ain't got no choice. You are outranked, sir. You in them vintage t-shirts. You dress like a cowboy and ain't got a horse. Yeah, and I debunked them. And I debunked you. You said we from Melanesia. But Columbus said when he got here, they was all dark skinned, except the Mongolian people, the Eskimos. I didn't come out of no, my tribe didn't come out of Melanesia. You can't speak for us. You scared of my information. You scared of my information. Can you, host, Miss Host, sweetheart, can you get your dog on the chain? Up. I thought he was the big Indian. Why is he scared? Brother, I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about them. Do you? Brother, hey, go look at my event with Brother Rich now. We brought out 1,000 people. Whenever you bring out 1,000 people, then you're on my level. How many professors have you talked to? 0. All right, you ain't got no choice. Bow down to something greater than you. Nigga, kiss the pinky. Okay, brother, your ego is bigger than your scholarship. Yes, sir.
The marshal should do what? He should ask the place of birth of each person in the family. Okay.
Can you get your dog on the leash, mama? Can you get your dog on the leash? He has too much ego and no information. What big platforms have you been on? Where can we find your work? Where can we find your work? Or do you just do TikTok live? You just a TikTok. You're a pastor. You stand here and talk. I got it on the screen. I got work. I got 7 books. Finna drop another children's book and host. And Miss Lorraine, if y'all have children, let me know so I can make sure I get them all 3 of my children's books for free. Right on. Okay, so let's pop it. Nah, he ain't on my level. Not at all.
I'm the marshal. I'm gonna ask the place of birth of everybody in the family.
Hey, shut up. Hey, Brother Greg, can you show some discipline? He embarrassed. Y'all ain't never heard Greg this humble. All right, because he know who the master is. He know who the big Indian is. Hey. What am I using the panel for, bro? I thought you was going to bed for the night. Why are you back? You don't want to hear me. Nah, you ain't heard this. How you gonna hear it and you ain't in my class? Your classes are free. Hey, Greg, let me ask you something. A copycat? Brother, I've been doing this. Hey, can I top jet? No, your shirt raggedy. Them shirts you wear raggedy. Yeah, them Goodwill shirts you wearing. I don't. Hey, Miss panel, the lady with the panel. All right, sweetheart. Please do not let you make a mistake. He has nothing to offer. Hey, hi. Hey, why you running? Yeah, go live. That's what you do. Get up out of here. You jealous. He's jealous. Well, go live and let us find out. Go live and let us find out. They say Greg is African. Look.
He's talking about he don't teach you a motherfucker. Like, you don't know what the fuck he talking about. The fuck are
They say y'all drop this, y'all drop top for this nigga. Who is us? Who is us?
what's going on is these niggas are trying to do what we're doing, and their knowledge is old. Showing you that was some mic drop shit. Great. No, you will be dropped. Just shut up, Prince. You're intellectually actually. Desolate throwaways. Desolate throwaways from your crush. And then invite me and I'll destroy it. Nobody believes you, Prince. Nobody believes you.
Now I heard them niggas talking shit about Dane, but they had me blocked. The page that I was on, I heard them, they was talking about Dane, but they had me blocked, so I couldn't say nothing. Yeah. I thought we was friends now, no African ancestors. Me and Lorraine, I thought we were friends.
Can you tell me about your material that I stole?
Nah, y'all not gonna come over here and fuck my panel while I was chilling. Don't drop him no more. That's one of my new mods.
Who, Greg?
Who dropped him? I know who dropped him.
He said, okay, he said, Nikki was a mom.
Hey y'all, I thought we were friends. Why y'all do me like that? I didn't told y'all I was gonna send y'all the children books. I was gonna send y'all my book. Y'all gonna do me like that? Y'all done hurt my heart.
I just want to say this. I got to say this. That brother, Just Greg, and that brother BC, they're both trying to sell you a book. What the fuck are you talking about? And you can tell they're trying to talk to me, but you don't need to pick that.
He said I'm trying to copy him.
Let me show you that show. Greg, I take something out on the
Coming up here trying to challenge him. Just leave him the fuck alone.
We all know each other.
Fucking with him because he over here. Just leave it alone. You will come to my page. Yeah. He's coming over here.
We know you know nothing. Yes, I know. I know that. It's for that.
Shut your big ass up.
We're here to hang out a little bit anyway, so just shut up.
Hey, do y'all know how long I've been waiting to get a hold of him? Hey, y'all get the likes up, YouTube. Hey, do y'all know how long I've been trying to get a hold of him? He don't want no problem with me.
Only nigga on this side of TikTok that's gonna block his way to 10,000. These niggas got the followers.
Greg, stop it. Yeah, Johnny come lately.
These niggas feeling this way. They're hopeless. They're hopeless.
Who got class? You got class, boy? Right. Lame ass nigga.
It's rough. I know it's rough being in the shadows of Just Greg. I know that. I apologize for 2025. For making your lives and as you are talking to empty rooms. Going live 2-3 times a day. Still the same result. 5 viewers in the room. You used to in late 2024 invite me on when you knew I was hot. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. It's the Just Greg effect. We're following worldwide. We have the following.
Boy, stop lying.
50 countries. We are teaching the world right
now. That nigga say he teaching in 150 countries.
Yes, I'm from Australia. We've heard of that before.
He said he teaching in 150 countries. In Jesus' name.
Australia is a primordial migration. That means that's the genesis of the melanoid. We reached America in the early Paleolithic age, before the second ice age. That's pre-Hopewell. The thing I'm telling you guys is on point. So what they're trying to do in their own ignorance and understanding of anthropology, you have to have a motherland. And due to social migrations of people, Paul Revere,
boy, stop it.
Anthropologists have already proven that through the skull of Lucia, you can go research this yourself. It was real, guys. That wasn't fake.
Yeah, okay. It was real. It wasn't fake.
Anthropological data, and they mapped it. Guess what? Melanesia, Papua New Guinea, Australia. Who would have thought? He does not lie. It's a science. History does. What these guys are bringing to you are historical journals. Now, I just showed you. They don't even know what the... If a nigga say Hispanic or Spanish, block him. You already know he don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Because he's not even using, like Lawrence was trying to get old girl to do, you have to use the correct knowledge and the terminology of the era. There is no such thing in the 1490s as a Hispanic. And they don't know what they're talking about. They're struggling to be relevant in the shadows of Just Greg and the Just Greg waves. You
weren't talking like that when I was up there.
So what you're seeing is
you weren't talking like that when I was up there.
All of these people are from those lives. Nobody actually watches. See, I'm live and they coming over here.
Nigga, please.
All these niggas want to be me.
They say, when will you, Dane, and Ryan get back up? I don't know, man. Hopefully soon. You will.
I'm coming at you with anthropological data.
Now, with that anthropological data, what food sources were these people relying?
Oh, you just come up here and you might introduce yourself over where you from, buddy.
I'm from here. I thought it was evident from the name, but I'm from here.
Okay. So
Hey, this is why I be telling y'all I'm gonna send y'all to TikTok because we got people like this out here teaching.
what you usually see with that is a nigga trying to match what he thinks sounds intelligent. They'll use their best words and they'll try to talk with perfect diction and pronunciation because they know I do that naturally. So let me align myself to appear as intellectually equal as I can. Do your best, nigga. Don't make no mistakes and mispronounce words.
When you do it all the time.
Set the false pretext to challenge you.
That's why you ain't using that hunting the seal flag no more, because the tribe contacted your ass. Hey, they done brought me back up. Uh-oh, they fucked up.
And them niggas was rooted in Africanism. Henry Clark was a student of Africanism. Them niggas didn't know nothing. You so damn dumb. You talking about where your degrees at, bro? Don't you know that I've done this in real life? Been on the news with the governor and everything. My students know that.
Prove it.
And ain't no nigga finna buy no dumbass book from some country bunky nigga. Next. Do your best. You will need to.
You ain't had none of that energy while I was on the panel.
Big cheap top cats. I didn't block your dumbass.
Yeah, you niggas better block me. Nay said, I'm surprised he ain't blocked you yet. You knew that was coming. You knew that was coming, man. Y'all knew he was gonna block me, man. He can't take it. Pressure. See, I said I was gonna be humble, man, but these dudes running around here. He talking about, come on, fam, you a Johnny come lately. You a dumb man, the chat, everybody on my team, you left. Why are you back? Why are you back? Hold on, y'all. All right, turn up. Oh man, what's wrong with these guys, man? Say, homie, you ain't had none of that energy. Yeah, Big Chief in the building. He had to bag up. Oh, whoa, my bad. Talking about I been blocked you. No, you didn't, nigga. You unblocked me and then followed me. Yeah, because you was a fan. And so I'm just, I just got questions, homie. You say the Revolutionary War didn't happen. He said the Civil War didn't happen. He said people was hungry. And that was the Civil War, was about people that was hungry. So yeah, I'm trying to figure it out, man. He said the Civil War was about people that was hungry, man. Trigger man, what's going on, man, with the pseudo Greg, man? He said he the master teacher over there. He said he the master teacher.
charge a nigga $29.99 for fake ass goddamn Spanish lessons.
Hey, it sounds like karate movie. You remember them little karate movie used to? Here go. Yeah, I say, man, you Mortal Kombat want to be at? Yeah, that nigga play with Pokemon cards. He can't tell me we ain't play with Pokemon cards. Where he from? I ain't where that boy from? He look like it. I ain't never seen a group of people with that phenotype here in America. Yeah, he can't show me 10 people with that phenotype in America.
I'm telling you, top. I was on my backup page, right? I came up because I know the host and everybody, right? I told them why I said, that nigga Jack Red. So I said, man, that nigga's a fucking sandwich. They me for saying the shit and try me. So I said, man, fuck, I had a little guy down saying, I ain't gonna let that shit even get to. And someone said, man, go back, we'll back around that motherfucker. So I went back around, I seen you up there. I said, oh shit. I ain't see just Fred. I said, oh man, top shit his ass up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, quick.
I'm telling you tomorrow too. Fuck that shit, bro. Like, man, if it ain't so live and a couple more people I fuck with, bro, I ain't fuck with. Cause I didn't want to start getting on this TikTok shit, but this shit pisses me off, bro. Like, I'm really pissed off. I just can't move like you feel me? I got a hell problem, bro. I can't move like that. Though.
Yeah.
But shit, I'm about to get down with y'all, bro, because this shit pisses me the fuck off.
Yeah, you know, we gonna get it to him the right way. Hey, y'all tap the like, man. Get the likes up, share it out. Get some people in here. It's just Greg, the master teacher Indian. That's what he keeps saying. What's up, Taz CEO? Yeah, that he keeps saying he is him. And I'm like, fam, you a Johnny come lately.
Everything that nigga was saying, I was sitting up there listening. Man, he ain't know what the fuck he was talking about. And y'all going with this shit. Like, what the fuck? You nigga information was stale.
Where is his sources? Why he ain't putting no sources on the screen? Why they just letting them talk to him? Man, that map, you'll get that's a cookie map of life. Remember he said Cookie drew the map up? Yeah, that nigga, they got lost. That motherfucker lost on the cookie map. Of just Greg. He ain't even got a shirt on. He in there teaching half naked like a NA, like a plain Indian. You feel me? I remember that. He talking about the numbers up because of him. Bro, I watched the numbers drop. They had 100 and something. The numbers went all the way down to 60 something. Fucking with that nigga. Like, you can't disagree. He like drop him. And I'm like, what value do he have? What value do you have? That's why he like, go on talk. I'm like, yeah, you got to bow down and kiss the pinky ring. You can't play big Indian while I'm in here. He talking about I been had you blocked. So yeah, they went on to block me and got me up out of there. So yeah, I know you blocked, he blocked me, and then he unblocked me and followed me. So why you following me? If you don't know who I am. Hey, you know who I am ancestor? I am my ancestor. You know them?
I've seen them before, but I ain't really too sure.
What's up? I'm my ancestor. Turn up. Where you from?
I'm from H-Town. What you mean where I'm from?
What part of H-Town?
Texas.
Yeah, what part?
Southside, Trinity, Garfield, Ward, South, Sunnyside.
What's where you went to high school?
I went to high school in Hartman.
Hartman, what is it?
from South Side.
Okay, so you from the South Side?
No, I'm not from the South Side.
All right, all right.
Stayed on the South Side.
Okay, do you know the master teacher, Just Greg?
I don't mess with that dude. I already know him. I don't mess with him.
You don't mess with him. Why not? He said everybody's stealing his information over there on TikTok.
Top cat. I've been doing TikTok for a minute now. I done heard all the nonsense.
Yeah. Hey man, it be hard. I be wanting to come over here, man. I'm like, man, but it just hard, man, because these the people. They got another guy. He got braces. I don't know if y'all know him, dark skinned dude. Look like he ain't nowhere from around here. And he got braces. He wear the war bunny. Y'all know who I'm talking about? Yeah, and he be screaming. Yeah, he got a coloring book, an AI coloring book he's selling on here. Yeah, and he got braces. He be going crazy, and I'm like, man, what is up? What is going on? How? This the type of representation, nigga, letting this shit ride? I couldn't wait to get to Greg. When I get up there, he talking about I'm finna go. Where you going? Where you going, homie? Come here, let me holler at you, fam.
I'm gonna block man. You ain't coming by shit. I'm gonna block man.
Who? I don't know them. See, I don't know names and all of that, man. I know some people names. I'm familiar with some people names, but you know, I mean.
That's why you don't know me. But I'm always in your life.
Okay. Turn up, big Indian business.
I'm always in your life.
Okay.
Liberty County.
All right. Yeah, I got some people out of Liberty.
All that shit, all that's my people.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Anahuac. All right, yeah, you going through that then. Yeah, I got some people out of Liberty. Yeah, out of Liberty. Matter of fact, we got properties in Liberty. Yeah, we got property in Liberty. Matter of fact. What's up in the chat? If y'all want to pull up. If anybody down there know Just Greg, the master teacher, can y'all pull up? Hey, Trigger, when he came on there, he said he knew you.
Because he got into it. Because he came up there, faking and saying this shit. When he was doing, he was teaching about something, and he tried to come on the panel, and I was just like, man, that shit don't sound right. Because you know, I was already watching you. I watched you, OG Rod, and I watched Dane, right? So before I even got on TikTok, I was already goddamn studying y'all. And then when this nigga was up there talking, I'm like, man, they don't know what the fuck he talking about. And then I'm talking this shit. Man, ever since then, we been beef out there. Every time I see that nigga, if I see that nigga on the panel, I think business go up there tell that nigga's a stamp. That nigga ain't shit. That nigga's from fraud. But I'm thinking like shit, they gonna fuck what I was saying because I fuck, with the host and a couple more people up there, but they blow the fuck out of me today. I be like, all right, I see how y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Tom?
What's up with it, homie?
What's good, man? Hey, the nigga Just Greg weird as fuck, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. Like Trigger said, man, like all the TikTok Indians like jumped this nigga early 2025, some shit.
Oh, so that's why he mad. He said they all don't like me. Don't none of them like me.
He blocked me and then unblocked me. And I'm like, man, I'm trying to ask the man a question.
Yeah, he blocked me, unblocked me, and then followed me. So,
Nigga weird as shit, bro.
He said, hey, somebody in the chat said they booted him out the community. Well, he said he is the community. He said everybody's stealing his information. and he's just this masterful teacher.
Look, man, if it ain't Top Cats, man, the Caremio, man, we ain't really too much.
They said he had a problem with Caremio. We don't do that. Like, I bring Caremio over here, and we can catch that paper. That's a phone call away.
Listen, bro. Listen. Nigga, I've been watching you on YouTube. Man, I want to say I love you, brother. Like, you taught me so much, bro, and it's ridiculous. And the things that you and Dan Calloway talked about on the YouTube channel Black Magic 363 was amazing. Woke my whole head up. Thank you, brother. Like, I wanted to talk to you forever, but I'm 23, and a lot of niggas in my generation be like, "Are you dick sucking?" Nigga, I don't even care at this point, bro. I want to say I appreciate you. You feel me?
Nah, I appreciate you, young homie. I appreciate you, young homie, you know, for being able to decipher the real from the fake. You feel me? So, man, whatever anybody got to say.
Cool. A lot of the Indians make this shit look weird. Like, you still wear the little buff glasses. You feel me? You make the shit look P. You feel me?
You dig?
Niggas don't make it look P. You make it look, you feel me? Cool.
Check this out. You got to get the information though, because Top Cat books is hard. I got both books.
It
is the information, bro. Like, really dive into this shit for real though. Like,
That's because motherfuckers be trying too hard. Like, motherfuckers just being themselves. Like, we still practicing our culture, but Top Cat just, you know, oh, here go the facts. Here it go. Here it go. Here it go. Like, here go the source.
Right. And then he don't try too hard. Like, a lot of these niggas be acting like extremely brainiacs using extremely big words. And
Yeah.
I'm not understanding.
You feel me, man? Fire the gas up, and let's pass it around the campfire. You feel me? Where that peace pipe at? Yeah, we gonna keep it real and be us, cause that's us.
Go in that other lane if you need
it. The lane is cool, but for us to understand it, nigga, we need us to explain it to us. Like,
Bars.
Listen, for the longest, I only thought it was Caucasian cowboys. Nigga, Top Cat called me. No, nigga, it was nigga cowboys. Yeah. I was like, what, bro? That's wicked.
That Cherokee bloodline shit, man, that shit blood in, blood out. That shit hard.
Oh, yeah. Indian mob ties. Yeah, Indian mob ties. Yeah, I love y'all, man. Without y'all, ain't no me, you know. Yeah, ain't no big eyes and big U's. It's only the big eyes, big Indian, the big U is big us. Turn up, Sil.
I seen a nigga motherfucker get punished down to the ground by yesterday. Bro, that shit had me laughing so hard.
What the African tell him?
Hold on, family, check this out. This nigga talking about what exposed you. Like, nigga, if you been in this lane doing this work and talking about how you got all this news exposure and with the governor and shit, nigga, you sounding like a motherfucking turtle game type of nigga, because you ain't been making enough noise.
Well, we ain't gonna bring up no other people, man. We ain't gonna do that. People that ain't here to speak for themselves.
We gonna bring Jess Greg, because Jess Greg is just weird.
Yeah, we'll deal with yeah.
He sound weird as fuck. He be talking a whole different language. Like,
I was just over there too. He knocked me off the panel just to talk for record. I'm like, bro, I didn't say that yet, but okay.
Get cuz the fuck up out of here, bro.
Motherfucker kicked me off a couple days ago because he passed me like FBA. I'm like, yeah. I'm like,
damn. Hey, how the African handle him? What happened with him and Africa?
Look, this is the angle he came from. He came from the angle of he had birthright citizenship, so his mama came home, like, boom. So he's speaking like from an anecdotal experience, like, you know, like, and I'll let them do their thing, but the host, he keeps talking about, yeah, you know, the segregation happened You know, we slow back then. And I'm like, bro, we didn't want to be with them folks, bro. Like, how y'all got this? Like, y'all gonna let this man do this? So they don't know nothing about the. I'm telling them, I'm like, listen, the foreigner, they don't know how to explain to the foreigners how it economically hurt us. Like, it's war. They wage war when they come in our communities and get them, you know, them tax breaks and all that. And we don't got the stores no more. My granny them had all the stores. They just looking at it like we just victim.
Yeah, I'm listening to them over there saying we were defeated, 7 countries defeated. I'm like, where y'all get that from? You talking about Europe? You know how small France is? Do you know how small Texas is? Larger than the United Kingdom. Scotland, none of these places. You see how big we are over here, bro? How the population, they went through the plague and all other type of things. So yeah, their population did not. How are y'all gonna come over here and we the muscle?
I don't understand that at all.
They couldn't even feed themselves.
Only thing they think of is we was thinking. I'm like, what about us building the ships? What about us doing the engineering work? Like, what about us building the bridge?
Hey, Ty, can I ask you a question after him?
Yes, sir.
Is it Aboriginal Britishman? Because whenever somebody asks me about it, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of lied about it. Well, not even lied about it. I was like, well, you know, it's a lot of Moorish kings, but are they Aboriginal? Can you teach me about that?
Okay, you want to know about the Moors?
I want to know about the Aboriginal Europe man. Like who is the Aboriginal? You know how?
Okay, I got you. I think I got you then. We'll do it like this here.
African, and where do the Moors come from? Are they the Aboriginal? And who is the Aboriginal to that land?
Okay, we'll do it like this here. So we're gonna start off with a master teacher. We're gonna start off with Dr. Ben. Hold on, let me see how I get myself up here. Hold on, let me take this down.
That live last night was fresh. You got the Airwalks up here in PA fucking with you, Top Cat.
Hey. And look, them just people that them BCU scholars. So yeah, them I wanted to show that to say that I can step back. Like, we teach, if you're teaching like you saying you teaching Greg, then you should be able to have some people that's been following you that can come behind you and bring information too. So that's what I did yesterday. Just step back and show that I ain't the only one got work over here. You feel me? And so yeah, they close the show. You see hands and feet. But to the young homie, to the young Indian man that wanted to know about the Moors. Now this is Dr. Ben, and then we're gonna go into debunking it.
If someone could show me that an African state where slavery was practiced, when those forces came, then I will accept it. Nobody who said that about the African can point to you of one African state, one, a solitary one, where there was chattel slavery. Second, the slave trade of the...
Appreciate the likes and gifts. Y'all share it out. Get some more Indians in here.
Roman Catholic Church, when he unleashed the Knights of Genoa and the Knights of Malta and the African...
Now watch this, young homie.
They could show me an African state at that time in 1501, 1506 that had slavery, chattel slavery, as what we're talking about. I will equally concede.
Did not the Moors carry out slavery in the southern portion of Europe?
Huh? He say, did not the Moors carry out bondage? Now watch this here. So we the Aboriginals, how? But we finna get to it. Watch what he say. And he got mad by that question because they want you to believe that the Moors are Arab, and so they can have this whole everybody that's dark skinned, melanated, or the same people. No, the Moors that they talking about were dark skinned people. We're gonna name their names. Now watch this.
In Spain, I mean, the Moors conquered Spain, but they never instituted chattel slavery.
So if you notice, Dr. Ben spoke of Muhammad. Why did he speak of Muhammad, the Prophet Muhammad? Because the Moors are gonna come from the Prophet Muhammad. They're gonna be the military branch of Islam. So right here it say the early spread of Islam. You can follow that with the expansions, these different caliphates. You can follow that timeline with the timeline of the rise of Islam. Now let's walk.
It's important because this is the early.
Yeah, the Moors created Islam. The Moors, the defenders of Prophet Muhammad after he passed. There's gonna be a battle against against them, these different caliphates. He about to tell you right now. This a class we have in this class tomorrow. It was a 7-hour lecture. We broke it down to 4 hours just so people can retain the information, you know. But we having one tomorrow. And young homie, I want to bring you in, give you a free ticket, Bill. You know, we need the youngsters to get this information. So it's gonna be 1 p.m., 2 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. So make sure you DM me on here so I can make sure I send you a ticket. All right, let's walk.
Expansion of Islam. And through Islam, Arab forces captured Carthage in 689, Tangiers 708 after the fall of Tangiers. Many Berbers joined the Muslim army 740. Umayyad ruled.
Yo, too, get the likes up. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all. Let me do my thing.
The Moors were fighting each other. They were killing each other off. Okay, so you had a brother named Abu Bakr. If you're familiar with Moorish history, then you know that he had a daughter. Okay, and his daughter, he was the father-in-law to Muhammad. Okay, Aisha.
That's the one they said Prophet Muhammad had an underage wife. Well, that's Aisha. Her father is gonna be a top general in Prophet Muhammad's army. So when he passed,
so Aisha's father was the top general
to Prophet Muhammad. So when Prophet Muhammad, he wanted the power to go to him. But Prophet Muhammad's family, his nephews, they wanted the power to go through them, the bloodline. All right, let's walk, because we're going to tell you where they come from.
Now, following the death of Prophet Muhammad, he succeeded leadership of the Muslim community of the Rashidun College. Now, there was a problem with that because...
You say what skipping? Yeah. Y'all skipping? All right, what about now? Hold on, let's check it out. Yo.
He talking to the YouTube live right now.
No, I'm talking to y'all. Y'all can hear me?
Oh, he on TikTok and YouTube. Okay.
Yeah, can y'all hear me? All right, turn up. All right, we gonna.
That were blood relatives to Muhammad.
Hey, everybody mute up. Everybody mute up.
Rights to.
Hey, y'all mute up. Hey, Bill, mute up, young homie.
I had to do about 22 yesterday. About his great grandparents.
Hey, Bill, mute up. Hey, what we doing? Hey, look out, Bill. Hey, I gotta mute you, Bill. All right, y'all. Let me know if it's still skipping.
You feel me?
I want to get through this.
Abu Ibn Umar. All right, he was the chieftain of the Latuna tribe. It was a confederation. They were second of them. More.
So now this tribe, Abu Ibn Umar, he's gonna be the nephew to the Prophet Muhammad, and they're gonna feel like the power should go through them. Now I want to skip up to right here. You said where they from. This is Abu Bakr Ibn Umar. He after 10, okay, once they raided Spain, let's get here.
Military strength, he become very, very famous.
This
is
at
the time he was under attack for Christian armies, not led by Alfonso Castillo.
And they're gonna create Mary Peace.
This will be the city that they'll help bring together.
This is Morocco. They conquered Morocco. This is when the Moors conquered Morocco. The Moors are not from Morocco. They're gonna conquer Morocco. After they conquer Morocco, they're gonna split. The cousin Abu Bakr Ibn Umar, he's gonna do what? Be the leader of the Moravich, and he's gonna conquer what? The Ghana Empire. So that's why the Portuguese under the Dumb Diversion 1452 is going to get Papal Bull from the Pope and gonna go into West Africa, what today would be called Sierra Leone region, and they were Mohammedans of the Muslim faith. So even all through that West Africa, their culture, because why? In 1087, that's how long the Moors been in Africa. So he said, "Where are the Moors from?" Well, the Moors are from Senegal. Hold on. Because through the Almoravids movement, he propagated military Islam, which originated in southern Morocco, and he's going to go on and establish Morocco. He conquered Morocco, Spain, and then he led and conquered Ghana in 1076. This is something that the Moors don't talk about. Too much American history, make-believe history, when it's real Moorish history out here, real names, real people, real times, real events. We know that they left from Senegal to Morocco to Spain to Ghana. All right. Now the Almoravids started subjugating Senegal. Then they expanded northwards. They captured the southern and central Morocco, and then took Marrakech and started to proclaim themselves as Islamic Caliphate. All right. Check. All right. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. That's where they coming from, out of Africa. The Moors are not from America. HR 75 tell you that the first page in the Circle 7 Quran, Noble Drew Ali says that they come from Africa. All right. Anybody else got something they want to drop? Hey, somebody need to mute up in the back. Hey, somebody mute up in the back. Y'all got y'all joint open. Somebody mute up in the back. Hey, turned up about to maroon them, huh? Hey, what's up? We got some new people. Brave Hawk, what you got for us?
Shit, what it is, man?
What's up with it, boss?
Shit, man, I just wanted to bring up, man, correct me if I'm wrong, Noble Drew Ali, didn't he say he was Cherokee, or am I mistaken?
Nah, I don't know, but I've heard that.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't confirm that, but nah, I heard that though. If he was, he didn't teach it, you know. Yeah, because we should see a lot of Cherokee history versus, you know, the history that he did bring, I say. But that ain't to disrespect Noble Drew Ali. But nah, if he was the Cherokee, that's what he should have been talking about. Instead of talking about Morocco and North Africa and Algiers and all of this here. Yeah, he should have been talking to us about American and Cherokee history. He did not do that. So we got to do it. Facts. Hey, anybody in the chat, appreciate those gifts down there. My bad, turn up.
I got a question about could you speak to everybody about the importance of the Reconstruction period?
Oh man, the Reconstruction period. Well, hold on. Let me see if I can do you one better. The Reconstruction period, first off, that's gonna come after 1866. That's the citizenship. Hold on, I'm finna give y'all some Jews. I'm gonna take y'all to class. That's why y'all gotta get in this class, man.
He was a youngin. He was like 22. Talking about my great grandparents was. I said, man, there wasn't no slave in the 1900s.
Yeah, he should have. Why they didn't call the cops? Next time you hear somebody say that, say why you ain't call the cops? In 1900, somebody they took slavery away in 1863, the Proclamation Act. Why you ain't call the cops? Nah, they want to be victims, man. All right, let's get into this civil rights, man. But see, I want to point out a few things first before we get in there. All right, let's get to
it as soon as possible, and they would
hold on. Let me take this
the
down.
responsibility of full citizenship. Now, the Termination Act attempts to stop Indians. Listen, stop Indians, terminated tribe from receiving any special treatment because of their status as Indians. Now, watch this here. Without their consent. So I thought Indians were silent. We have our own government. We don't have to listen to the U.S. Oh, you gonna listen? You gonna mind? You gonna mind? And so, without their consent, the affected tribal governments, which had existed for centuries, lost many of their authority over tribal members. The recognition by the United States as sovereign entities. They lost their recognition with the U.S. as sovereign entities. Okay, under the Indian Termination Act. Walk with me, fam. Check. We finna walk into the civil rights. This all leading up to the reclassification. Also lost their status tax exemptions. The benefits they received from federal Indian programs, the extensive land holdings, perhaps even greater concern to the Indians involved in determination and recognition as Indians. Their trust relations with the United States and legally came no different from any other citizen living in it. So I thought they were sovereign. So they took all of that. They took it. It ended federal government guardianship. Okay? So in 1877, when they said the Reconstruction era ended, well, the Indian Termination Act was their Reconstruction because protection ended, the welfare ended, ain't no more stamps, ain't no more Medicaid, ain't no more, all that ended. Check. The government guardianship ended, recognition of tribal government in U.S. jurisdiction. In addition, the tribal rights to sovereign nation, the policy terminated federal support, healthcare and education program, utility service, police and fire departments, available only to Indians on reservation. Can I get an amen? Now we hear something about the Great Migration, which a lot of our people. Hey, I'm walking it down to the civil rights. 6 million Indians were forced off their ancestral land. But while Indians were going through this hill, white folks had something called white flight. White flight. They had something called white flight. When in the 1950s and 60s, the term the civil rights movement, during the civil rights movement. All right. The term has more recently been applied to migrations by whites. Okay? Northeast, Midwest, Southeast, Southwest. You feel me? The migration middle class population. They call it post-colonial immigration of whites. Cleveland, Detroit, Kansas, Oklahoma. Hold on. What do they call it? They call it post-colonial immigration of whites from where? I want one of y'all to read it because they're going to say I'm lying. Anybody on the panel can read it. From where? Where they say the white tees was from? Oh, okay. Can you see it? Can you read from right here starting up where it say D?
The term white flight has also been used for large-scale post-colonial immigration of whites from Africa. Okay, thank you, brother. Check. All right, now let's walk. So while here in America, so many of these scholars came out here
And while they was out here trying to give us an identity, and all the identities went back to religious organization, things that are meant to control you. Can I get amen? So yeah, this is where they try to bring in the Moors. They try to bring you into Moorish Jews. They try to bring you into Hebrew Israelites with the commandment keepers. UNIA, Garvey, speaking about West Africa repatriation. Check with the UNIA. Elijah Muhammad, the Nation of Islam. Because all of these people were there, they could have stopped it. They could have countered it. But instead, they wanted to take our people off the land as well. So while they were out here indoctrinating people into these doctrines and these religions, getting their mind outside of America, well, the Native American tribes had to reorganize their constitution, and they made a deal with the U.S. Hey, we ain't got to be sovereign. The land can be taken into, and we can become wards of the state, and we ain't tripping. But while they was bringing people into that, they were kicking niggas out the tribe. Amen. So on July 1827, the Constitution of the Cherokee Nation was formed, they say. Then you backdoor in the modern Constitution of the Cherokee Commission of Indian Affairs, they approved it in September the 5th, 1975, okay? 1975. Family, the Cherokee Nation. I want y'all to look this up. Cherokee government. It was created in 1794, simultaneously, side by side with the new U.S. And it stopped at 1907 when Oklahoma came in the statehood. Now, why September the 5th, 1975, the Cherokee people, and on June 26, 76, they had a Constitution Committee that convened in 1999. Look how recent. And they created a new Constitution in 2003. Then a new one in 2006. Now, the government was created in 1794, and they got their first Constitution in 1828. But these were by mixed race people, right? John Ross was running the tribe back then. He was a melanated man, but he had his father was Daniel Ross. All right, his name was Daniel Ross. He was a Jacobite. He got caught in the Jacobite wars, and he was sent over to be an indentured servant. He met a guy named John McDonough, which is going to be the grandfather of John Ross, who ruled Cherokee for 40 years. Now his dad is gonna trade. Daniel is gonna trade and go with George Washington. They called him the White Swan. All right, and so his father-in-law left from a British agent and became a Spanish agent in Florida. Why? Because he hung with the Chickamauga. That's why I asked him. You said the Chickamauga. Who was the chief of the Chickamauga? Greg couldn't answer the question because he don't know history. He's talking. If you notice, when he's talking, he never mentioned a human name. He never give you the name of a person. He always saying France. This country, he always naming countries. He never naming people. So so what we doing with that? So all right. So like I said, I just wanted to point that out that we are not a part of these people who made Constitution 75, 76, 99, 2003. Why y'all ain't make those back in the 1700s, 1800s? That's why we don't find them on none of the rolls. That's why we're the most documented people in America. But let's walk. I just wanted to point that out. Then they did what? They created a new constitution in 2006. Okay, but let's walk. Now over here you see they did what? In May 12, 2021. And 21, I'm just let it play. A Constitution Convention convened in 1999 to create a new constitution. Okay, and in 2003, Cherokee voted to accept it. So ask me when the Cherokee got theirs. Ask me when the Cherokee got theirs. While they out here poison your mind, taking you out the land, these plain James are out here finding legislation, taking over the U.S. and they're kicking you out of the tribe.
Now watch this one. Cause they ain't done.
How you know, Chief? Well, under the new Constitution, members first voted to intermarry whites. Then the freedmen, on the basis they had no blood connection to the tribe.
Now watch this.
And after enduring almost 30 years of banishment, the Cherokee High Court ruled that the freedmen could enroll. But in the 1970s, for decades, the BIAFL, the Chicago Reorganization, the Cherokee, listen, family, the Cherokees reorganized as a tribal nation. So this Cherokee that's here now, these not the ancient Cherokees.
Hey, I just want to pause. Hey, y'all in the chat, drop it in the chat if y'all understand what just took place. Huh? These not the real Cherokees. Their name ain't on no treaties. Not one. Now let's walk.
We're the ancient Cherokee.
All right, what about now? I'm still breaking up, or y'all got me? We good money now? All right, what about now? We good now? All right.
No matter what the government was created for, good or bad, that's something we deal with in-house. Check. Because in the 70s, after decades, the Cherokee reorganized, choosing their own leaders and allowing citizens the right to vote. Under the new Constitution, members first voted to do what? Out intermarried, then the freedmen. Okay? So while they were teaching niggas all these religions and all these doctrines, these folks over here making new governments, making new rules and constitutions, and a deal with the U.S. to kick y'all out. Even as we see over here with the Creek.
What the Creek do?
In 1970, the federal government permitted the Creek Nation to do what? Elect its own principal chief. So that's why they're getting elected. Now, the Creek Nation, they had a new constitution.
They getting elected. It's a difference between a traditional chief, which goes down through the bloodline. Now, you feel me? Now, in 1934, they had the Reorganization Act where they made the tribes come reorganize. Those that didn't come reorganize, meaning it goes from a traditional and it's passed through the bloodline to now you're being elected. You have like a U.S. government, like you electing the president. So that's what they came into. So that's why they have elected chiefs. Every elected chief came in the 1900s and they was YT people. That's why I say YT people didn't come in as $5 Indians. They control the charters to these tribes. All right. And they use the Native Americans as a buffer zone. That's why the Native Americans are poor, the NAs are poor, and the YT people inside of them, they are in the upper government levels and they have all the money. But let's walk.
In 1975, they replaced the 1867 document. All right. And the claim is they're scattered across the Southeast have sought federal recognition. Now, they're going to come back in 1979 and do what? Kick our people out of these tribes as they came in and created their own new tribe, got a new constitution, and they're working under the Reorganization Act as a charter corporation. So when they talk about radicalism, right? Radicalism, they're in Harlem, New York with it right now. And you have Hubert Harrison, the father of Harlem radicalism. So it's radicalism, we're going to see it in the form of political, with what was called civil rights movement.
All right, now we're in the civil rights.
You're doing civil rights and in the civil rights movement, family.
Now, hold on. Now, I did all of that just to get us to the civil rights. Hey, TikTok, excuse me real quick. Hey, look out. Hey, be active. Or if you so active, fam, can I drop the link and you come up and have a conversation with me? I want to see how active you are. You down there talking about afro, kinky, woolly, nappy hair. Fam, if you don't wash, if you don't go shampoo and condition your hair and put some grease in it and brush it, said, you coming here, you are happy to be nappy. Come up here on the panel. When it been cool to be nappy head? Never, yeah. But we get our ass well, we ain't got no what. We finna go outside and play. You better have some deodorant, some grease on, and some lotion. In the Indian house, yeah, you sound, yeah, boy, you from somewhere else. Yeah, that's some overseas. He coming here talking about some nappy hair, kinky hair. Boy, we comb our hair over here. You get an ass whooping for not brushing your hair. You outside. Let them catch you outside. Even, you feel me? Come outside and you Mitch matching. Yeah, nigga, you ain't color coordinating or some shit, nigga. Or what you gonna, man, say? All right, back to the bill. Like I said, homie, be active. If you so active, come up here and get active with me.
She wasn't having none of that.
No, not at all. Not no, no, that's not Indian. We clean, you gotta iron your clothes, you can't be wrinkled. We wash clothes. We don't play that dirty shit, nigga. You feel me? I don't care if you got 5 pair of pants, they gonna be clean, they gonna be ironed. You gonna have your shirt tucked in, you gonna look presentable, you gonna be respectful, mannerful, especially the elders. Nah, bro, we grew up under different rules and regulations. Other people digging their nose, they digging their booty. I was in London, man, in Europe. Man, them folks in there coughing, ain't covering their mouth. How many other people besides us do that? That's regular. Nigga digging their booty in public.
Do you see Wani in the comments?
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, she's a monster on this platform. You might want to connect with her. You feel me? She's a monster.
Nah, I know Miss Wani. I know Miss Wani. That's why she here. Wani, tell them that. Yeah. Well, she here. Miss Wani, you know what's understood ain't gotta be said, you know. Turn up, young homie, the young prince, man. Guess what? President Lyndon B. Johnson signed what is called the Indian Civil Rights Act. And a lot of these teachers been out here misinforming people and telling them, well, the Civil Rights Bill, the Civil Rights Bill is really the Indian Rights Bill. And right here, there's a picture of LBJ actually standing with these Plain James, who he actually signed it for. So hey, let me ask y'all something. Have y'all ever heard somebody say that the Indian Rights Bill was our bill instead of the Civil Rights Bill? The Indian Civil Rights Act was for us. Have y'all ever heard some teachers teach y'all that? Okay. We're gonna take care of that. I already know Miss Wani. Replaced by Indian self-determination. Congress passed the Indian Civil Rights Act to ensure that American Indian is offered the broad constitutional rights secured to America. In order to do what? To protect individual Indians from arbitrary and unjust action in tribal government. So the Indian civil rights, those people got protection from the government. While we getting water hose and dogs set on us, if the Indian Civil Rights Act was for us, then we should have been protected. That never would have happened for us. So let's get it right. This deal is gonna be signed when a lot of these tribes are reorganizing, and these are who they are for, who this is for. Okay, the act is highly controversial law because it authorizes federal courts to do what? Intervene in tribal disputes. And so that's why they got to go sit in Congress. They got to go sit in Washington if they need anything done. But they run around here telling us they have their own government. So why you not telling them their own quick? Check. Right? Because they signed up with the U.S. to create these corporations and be chartered. And that's how they took the place of our people. It's simple as that. These other scholars try to make it so hard. But while niggas was doing the civil rights, this is your representation here. It's giving you civil rights movement.
And on the other side, the Native Americans are going to get the Indian rights movement. Well, when you had a campus walkout, all right, this what led America to its first Black Studies Department in 1968. Okay, this was a walkout. This is by the student movement at the colleges. But right now, when they're talking about what's taking place overseas, and we see in these schools, these same schools that are
BCU Jazz in the building. What up, though?
We've been seeing it on the news for a minute now. These same schools, family.
H-Kind in the building.
Are the same schools that was instrumental in getting these messages across back then.
And all this was political.
So was out here walking out, doing these student movements, and not in representation of the Indian heritage because everyone's at the table. I already know the play. We're gonna give it to these people. And then they came and put laws in place with it. They say we're gonna protect you if any nigga come fucking with you, talking about this his shit.
Check.
Well, while niggas was walking out over there, you had what's called the East LA movement, which is known as the Chicano movement.
Y'all remember that one?
All right.
All this is happening simultaneously. Everybody getting new identities.
School district and end alleged racism. Check. More than 15,000 students from 7 schools walked out of class, and that'll be known as the Chicano movement. Well, that sounds familiar because on the other hand, a protest grew out in 1968 in African Studies Association. Okay, same shit. Now watch this here. And it was led by who? Dr. John Henry Clark.
Hey man.
Who demanded changes in African studies. They said that Eurocentric approaches to African studies did failure to the people. And African descent scholars occupied the 1969 ASA annual meeting, and they walked in and said they wanted to, for the first time, be able to teach their own history. So
here go the
niggas was standing their ground and making demands to the American government about how they want to teach their people about Africa. 1969, when Black was created. Well, you turn around, you had some representation on the other side of these people that would be called Native Americans in 1969. This is how they're going to get their Native American stamp. It's called the occupation of Alcatraz.
Check.
November the 20th, 1969.
They created AIM, American Indian Movement,
which was led by Richard Oakes, others. Well, while niggas was out here organizing, trying to get in this government, who also did a
this the Black Caucus,
jammed up the president, think it was Nixon, and told him, we need representation. And they said that the YT people had such a good heart. They said, you know what, come on, we're finna get y'all a job. So while they were organizing the government, the Native Americans were organizing as well. Something called the AIM, American Indians Movement. Native Americans was born in 1969. AIM would soon become known nationwide. Okay, in 1969, Banks met Russell Means, and the two became AIM prominent leaders. So all these things are taking place 1969. They would develop a plan where they would go into Alcatraz and take over and say that they need their own land. They need rights. They're trying to organize now as a political body. You feel me? While niggas are walking you off the land intentionally and being funded. At this time, we see the programs take place, but now during the civil rights movement and on forward, we will see our people come through a program. In 1969, all tribe group occupied Alcatraz. A group of 78 Indians calling themselves Indians of all tribes land went to Alcatraz Island, San Francisco Bay. And guess what they did, family?
It's almost over with.
The Indians of all tribes draw their pocket.
All right, so here's the leader.
Now, Russell Means will play a large play in this. And he'll be a co-founder of the AIM, American
He founded
Indian
it.
Movement.
But guess what? He's not even an Indian.
Come out here and play big Indian. But just like Maria Louise Cruz Saxon, what they call Saxon Little Feather.
Little Feather.
Who was an American actress, activist, and a Native American civil rights leader. Check. Now check it out. She would go on to play Pocahontas. Check modern day Pocahontas. Now, Little Feather, following her death, a Navajo author, Jacqueline Keeler, interviewed Little's biological sister, Rosalind Cruz, okay, who says that their family does not have Native American ancestry. Keeler writes that the sister states that their father, who was born in Oxnard, California, was a Mexican descent and had no tribal ties, nor was he related to the Yaqui tribe of northern Mexico. Furthermore, Little Feather fabricated a Native identity because she thought it was more prestigious to be Native American than to be Hispanic.
Check. Get out of here.
Keeler said that the family records going back to 1850 and did not find evidence of Native ancestry. So just like she playing Big Indian, this guy, Russell Means, co-founder of the American Indian Movement, guess what? In 1967, the son of Eugene Means is buried, who's the father of Eugene C. Means, Russell's paternal grandfather, who is listed on the 1880 census as Austin Means, a 40-year-old white male born in Maine in 1841.
Got him.
In the same ancestry, Means, you have Nellie, who's the daughter of Emma Hawkins, who Fort Laramie, which that treaty go back to that they said it wasn't being upheld, and they find out that they are of French ancestry. And so, though he proclaimed to be Lakota, Russell Means was in reality a European descendant of mostly French, Indian intermarriage on both paternal and maternal sides of his family.
Got him.
So this whole thing was a play. So when we come out here and say, why is there more YT representation in the tribe than there are actual Native Americans? When we look back on it, we'll see this was a program. This was a play that was created and designed to take us out of power, Dawes Act, Curtis Act, and so forth, the laws that be put into place to remove us. And as these guys come through the Reorganization Act in 1934, and later on come through in the 70s, 60s, and through the 60s political movement under the Indian rights movement, while our people now telling us we Hebrew, telling us we Asiatic and Muslim, come back telling us that we are Hebrew Israelites, coming back telling us we're black and we're proud. All of these taking place while the Native Americans are doing their thing, and while they're pushing this civil rights movement, they're behind the scenes making plays with the United States that will protect them if we ever was to come back looking for our true identity. If we was ever coming back to reclaim our true identity, and actually we're giving the green light to kick our ancestors out of these nations.
1979.
Position that our bloodline has been tied to since forever. I appreciate y'all coming through rocking for lesson 1. The untold history of true American Indians. Doing what? Reclaiming identity and legacy. Y'all go pick up y'all book. You can get it bigchiefuniversity.com, or you can get it on Amazon.
Yo.
As long as we got each other, we don't need nobody else. Strength and honor. As we honor our ancestors.
Is it safe to say we was kind of a little distracted, like running our own businesses and shit too?
No. Them niggas sold us out. They let the Native American go play that while they took on black, because they in 1967 they created black, and then in 1969 they took away Negro and they replaced Negro with black or Afro American. Yeah, that was on purpose. So that's why I showed. Yeah, what an integration. Say it again.
Do you think that
Dr. Martin Luther King, do you think his dream? You think it was a nightmare? Because the more I look back at history, the more I realize we shouldn't have integrated. Because when I talk to my elders, I realized we had bowling alleys, nigga. We had basketball teams, football teams.
Baseball. Don't forget the baseball.
You feel me?
Don't forget the baseball.
Baseball teams. And we have better athletes than the white people. So if we would have kept going with our teams would have been bigger than the white teams.
Yeah, our Negro leagues. They used to ask, can they play on our fields? Hey, look, so you asked the question about Martin Luther King, right? If you see right here on my page, look, listen, I'm about to tell you right now. So 3 days ago, I did a build on this MLK, JFK, DNA connection. Go check it out. This was 3 days ago. It's almost at 9K views. Everything you need to know in that question, I got 3 hours of information to break down, and it's gonna blow your mind. Cause did you know that they was kin, JFK and MLK? All right, see, now you need to go watch the video. Yeah, it's on the channel.
So I be on these TikTok panels a lot. I ain't gonna lie, and I just
you gotta stop there. That shit fucking over you.
Yeah, it is. And I just be debating a lot of Africans on why they should go back to their homelands. Just because
Man, don't even waste your time on them. Your ancestors more important than what they got going on. You feel me? Don't get tricked out your spot. All that time you doing on that, you could be working on your story, because the greatest story you'll ever be told is the book of you, your story. So don't be distracted. It ain't nothing to prove. We ain't got shit to prove to nobody. We in America. Yeah, we in America having conversation with niggas saying they from Africa, and they can't tell us when they left Africa and got to America. So nah, man, let's stop wasting time on that. We can see if we were having a conversation in Africa.
on the panel is, they be like, we come from West Africa. They be like, we come from West Africa. So I'd be like, what type of inventions do West Africans create? Because, American black, quote unquote, black Americans, I know we're not black because black is a misnomer. But quote unquote, black Americans create a lot of inventions. So I'd be like, what type of inventions do West Africans create? And they can't name anything. So I'd be like, so y'all want me to think that these is my people and they not creating nothing? Man, the West Africans got maroon.
Got maroon. Now they ain't created nothing, but you know what? We ain't even got to worry about that. We just stay focused on what we created. And watch this here. I'm gonna end it on this. Check this out. For the Revolutionary War, on which side motherfuckers ended up on, because it was all about the money and protecting their interests. The history of world commerce affords innumerable examples of triangular pattern in trade. But every schoolboy knows that the triangular trade was won in rum, slaves, and molasses between colonial New England, Africa, and the West Indies. Watch this. It is believed to have been one of the mainstays of American colonial commerce. This famous triangle trade is, in fact, a myth. Huh? Man, we ain't the only ones out here saying that shit. It's a myth. Hey, man, the famous triangular trade is, in fact, a myth. For no such pattern of trade ever existed as a major factor in colonial commerce. It is also a myth in the sense of possessing a mythic appeal, evidently, requiring little in the way of evidence to establish itself as a historical fact. All right. Hey, can I get somebody to read this starting at it? If y'all can see anybody on the panel. Starting at it. All right, goddamn it, I'm gonna call out volunteers. Turn up, Big Indian.
a little. Wait, we gotta go back. It is also a myth in the sense of possessing mythic appeal, evidently requiring little in the way of evidence to establish itself as historical.
All right. So yeah, don't even waste your time on it because the transatlantic slave trade can't even. Yeah, they don't have nothing to say. They can't even establish themselves as a historical fact. So yeah, why are we even wasting our time on them or their conversation or proving who we are or any of that shit? Like we didn't already tangle with everybody. The Indians are number one. Everybody using our information. They making splinter groups, these alphabet new identities, and they using our story when they're not tied to no treaty, so they're not getting nothing. Well, that's being taken care of right now, and we see what happened in Minnesota. So yeah, that's a part of the left. That's something that they brought in. Obama brought in the DACA program, which brought a lot of them over here. He also, at the same time, in 2011, ended Negro, took Negro and Oriental out of the records. First time Negro pop up in the records was 1900, replacing the word mulatto. You dig? Because it showed Indian ancestry, but it was took away in 1969, replaced with black. And 2011, Obama took Oriental and Negro out of law. Boy.
It's important that we keep that documentation, bro. Like, you know, all them birth certificates, death certificates, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Big facts.
I didn't even know you took Negro out.
Yeah.
You gotta keep.
Did they keep that on the low?
No. They ain't keep it on the low. It's just you, like you said, you listen to a lot of TikTok scholars, so they don't know. So it's impossible for them to teach it because they don't know. You know. Hold on, I'll do you one better real quick. Hold on, let me get over here to my slide.
Somewhat making sense when every time I'm like, well, we just got out of slavery in 1865. How we automatically just always he taught himself how to read, he was a slave, and then he invented this.
And all the slaves rich. Yeah, all the slaves rich. Yeah, that's what they don't tell. I say, man, I want to be a slave. Fuck that. Said, take me back, nigga. Put me in bondage. All them niggas rich. Yeah, they speaking different languages and shit. Nigga, take me there. All right, so here go a PowerPoint right here. The decolonization of Africa, 1960. So we're gonna come down. There's Cromwell and Nkrumah. Right here, this the Peace Corps, right? Where they started sending missionaries from America over to Africa. You feel me? Now, this was the Immigration Act. In this Immigration Act, it brought over Africans and Orientals. All right. Now we're gonna push through this. That's Jesse Jackson coming back in the Chicago Tribune. He said, "Black is no longer beautiful as a label. For black people in this country," says Jesse Jackson, "African American is more appropriate. Just as we were called colored, but were not that, and then Negro, but not that. To be called black is just as baseless." Y'all will tell it to SBA. Now, right here, Obama signs bill removing Oriental and Negro from federal laws. Check. The words Oriental and Negro will no longer be part of federal law. President Barack Obama signed a bill Friday, eliminated the offensive and outdated descriptions after legislation passed unanimously in the House Senate earlier this month. Negro is but watch this here. I'm going to show you why he did it. Because Negro, for the part was actually once preferred to black, a word many African Americans found offensive before the civil rights era. Civil rights era is the 1960s. So what is the FBA talking about? If many Negroes fell out of favor, felt offensive by the word black, why are they so comfortable in that? But that's their business. But they don't know this they don't know this information neither. So yeah, they don't know that in the before the civil rights era, we didn't mess around. That was offensive. You get smacked for calling somebody black. But Negro fell out of Negro fell out of favor in 1970s. People prefer to identify as black or African American and disassociate themselves from the word restricted thoughts of slavery segregation. The U.S. Census dropped Negro in 2013 after African American described it as offensive. It was an option on the census form as far back as 1900. So that was the first time they put Negro in there, and then they started slowly eliminating mulatto and using the title Negro over the mulatto. But yeah, I wanted to show Obama did take that out and pass that through Congress.
So I'm a 2000 baby, right? So I started going to school, I want to say in like, I don't know, what was it, 2006, 2005, I want to say I was in kindergarten. And by the time I was in third grade, nigga, we was in school with Africans, Hispanics, and everything. And they was calling us African American. My granny would tell us that we have Indian descent. But when we would go to school and tell people that were Indian, they would laugh at us because we don't got the curly hair that everybody else had. I feel like that's kind of wicked. Like a lot of, like me and my friends, we'll go to school and be like, oh, our granny said we're Indian. And then they'll laugh at us. Oh, no, you can't be Indian because look at your hair. Indians don't have nappy hair. So when did it change?
Man, when we grew up, hey, watch this here. Selman, Roots, Trigger Man. When we grew up, watch this here. They say you got good hair. You got, when we were little, you got waves. Nigga told I'm Indian. I got good hair. I got Indian in my family. You feel me? We ain't never been on no nappy head shit. We were camping, talking about we got Indian, we got good hair, we got Indian in our family. Nah, they wanted us to have beady beads like Africans. Yeah, and that ain't going out of a house. Nigga put a kid on your head. Yeah, nigga put a just for me kid on your shit before they let you go out like that. Yeah. They had the mohawk. See, that's a little. You're a 2000 baby though. That's a little before your time. The mohawks. Yeah, that's a little before your time. Y'all probably brought it back where you from, but yeah, they used to have the Jerry curls. The pimps used to have look at Dunn, the S curls. And also laid their hair down with bear grease and shit. Yeah, granddaddy, no perm. What Cat Williams took his hat off on the show. He said he ain't got no perm. He said his hair, 24 inches or something like that, no perm. But I'm just saying, like, if you look at the pictures of our elders, our grandpas, yeah, they gonna have that was pimp. That was sauce back then. They was dripping. Them hoes was loving them. Yeah, them hoes were loving that shit. Why the damn nigga, you just made me play this video for 30 minutes and you ain't understand? Man, I'm mad at them up. You let me play this shit for 30 minutes. And you don't understand.
You don't know when it changed. I think he's trying to say like the time period.
It never changed. Look, check it out. It never changed because we still look. Man, our younger generation don't even care about that. You feel me? They ain't into that. They ain't even on TikTok. They'll up a switch on one of these niggas out here trying to teach them. They ain't trying to hear that shit. Them young niggas ain't trying to hear that at all. So
like when we grew up in the 90s, like if the police came on the block, you know what I'm saying? Like while we shooting dice, my grandma would come out and make sure they ain't doing no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if the police would have fucked with them women, they would have never left that block. You know?
That's a fact.
Our generation didn't do it at all though.
Like yeah,
like my generation was
like we still had family in the early 2000s. Yeah, barely, but it was still there. We got a chance to see it in the 90s.
You feel me? Give you money for your report card, huh? Give you money for your report card. You know, shit like that. You better not have no birthday. Look, they don't even pin money on you no more. Back then, you pin the money on you by the time you leave from off the block. Yeah, the dope boy, then nigga, you got money going all the way down to your leg. Yeah. Man, it ain't our people, it's the politics, bro. People. Yeah, it's the politics. Listen, homie. Watch this here. All these cities that we live in, and they ran by the left and these Dems. Well, all of them, these cities are destroyed. It was the crack and all that, but they gave it to us. Well, now the private prison industry became the last one. You know, the 3 strike law, 1994 crime bill type shit. Yeah, that was the last one. Yeah, so that's the answer right there, little homie. Nah, they don't. Nah, they can't write cursive. Hey, they can't speak pig Latin or nothing. You hear me? They don't know pig Latin or nothing. Hey, but the music too had a big part to play in it, and these new drugs. See what I'm saying? And pig Latin is medieval. Pig Latin is broken English, right? Pig Latin is the language that our mama them and grandma them, if we in the living room and they talking, they don't want us to understand what they saying. They're speaking pig Latin until we caught on. If they're around any other race, they'll watch this here. They'll speak it. Now, if you look up pig Latin and go all the way to the Middle Ages, it's called dog language. In the 1800s, they changed the pig language. But it's a form of broken English. Now it's English, but you have to use words, take the words in the back, bring them in the front, shit like that. Now we become linguistics. Now, if some English people, they say we got someone else's language. If English people came around us and we spoke pig Latin, they would not understand us. So how is it their language if we're using English and we not even linguistics? You feel me? And this is all throughout the South, all parts of America. You feel me? And we'll put that pig Latin on the English person ass, and they wouldn't understand us. So tell me who language it is. If we can modify the language and you not even know it, then how can it be yours?
They say it's AABE, but a lot of them can't even explain AABE. Like they be using our words in 2 totally different ways. But
we got our tribal culture a lot though. We still got our tribal culture a lot.
Now we have a lot of things.
Yeah, we living in our tribal culture. This conversation we just had is a part of our tribal culture. Bars.
And my thing is, word get the disconnect because it seems like the older generation kind of knows who they are, but like when it comes to the 2000s, the 2010 babies, the 2008 babies, for real, we gotta worry about the 2010 babies.
Yeah, y'all
music and propaganda. The 2010 babies is gonna be a problem. And these babies are ruthless. You feel me? And they don't know who we are. Nigga, they don't care about nothing.
Hey, check it out, y'all. Hey, I'm finna bounce. I gotta get off. It's getting late, but I do want to end with this. Don't go nowhere, y'all, to the video. Oh, hold on. I do want to end with this. I'm not sure if y'all familiar with this, but we will be in Oklahoma. Y'all like that? Them jackets on the way in. Yeah, they on the way in. So check this out. In May, we're going to Oklahoma, man. In May, we're going to Oklahoma, Fade, Oklahoma. They want us to come down there and give us their side of the story. And we want to bring 500 to 1,000 Indians out there to let them know they ain't alone. Now, this is going to be a big event. All right. So not just us, but you got like 6-7 towns in Oklahoma coming out. This is real big event for them, and it's gonna be big for us. And they want to hear our story. So we got the call. So we gonna answer the call. You dig? And we're gonna get all the chiefs on the land to meet up in Oklahoma. You dig? And we're gonna go drop this game and make these connections. From there, we're gonna be in Mississippi, to North Carolina, Atlanta, different spots where we were, and we're gonna be passing out this information, and we gotta come together to do it. And after that, we in the colleges where we can reach the children that's coming up, you know, the youngsters like yourself coming up, you feel me? And we can get them the game, you know. So yeah, no man left behind, man. We're gonna do it like this here, man. We got a saying over here. As long as we got each other, we don't need nobody else, man. Legendarytopcatz, it's my time.
I like the endurance of God, the spirit's rise. Smoke kernel like ancestors whispering in the skies. Dr. set me in my left, didn't send me here from the sky. This ain't no new plan, we the ones that try to deny.
Before Columbus ever dreamed the ship was still.
We was building mountains, doing rituals with no fear.
From Yucatan to Galveston, New Orleans, yeah.
That's the triangle was slow, but the map been clear. Making lines, they parades.
The ancestry rights.
Tambourines and feathers under full moonlight. We ain't immigrants now, we the original mind. Built pyramids and bones, super far on to flight. Stop that steady loud, stop begging for permission. Our culture ain't missing.
It's a deep in tradition, we ain't African, cause they told us we remember the mission. The land speak Creole, so food and intuition. We been here through the blood and the drum, through the elders, the chains, and the kiss of the sun. Smoke rise from the leaves, yeah, we talk to the sky. The ancestors rhythm, we never die. We been here, oh yeah, we been here. Way before they wrote their lives.
We still here. It's not homes, not a place, because it's so clear. Giants singing true through the pain and the tears. Granny sat me down, roll something slow.
When you puff, get things that the cosmos know. I hear the jungle.
Exhale flow, spit stories that the textbook still here to show.
Say God is like ancient, right?
Aromas like prayers to the Orishas at night. New Orleans ain't a tourist.
It's black divine, where the jazz horns been time and the spirits align. For Columbus, we was dancing in stars. Trade turquoise, dripping culture and bars. Drums talking cold. Spirits moving cars, look close to pass, ain't gonna exist behind them stars. We built this land, no need for endorsement. Mardi Gras bees ain't just for the core, it's sold on my homie. We were guards before war. We was guards before war. Hey, look, watch this here. And Greg talking. When you can do this, y'all see all them people out there, fam. When you can do this, then come holler. Ain't no big boy scholar and all of that, and that's ego. Let us see that work. Can you bring the people out? See, you talking about how many people in the room. Don't count the numbers in the room. Or how many people in the room can you count on? It ain't about how many people you can count. It's about how many people you can count on. So can you get the people out there? This is legendary. This is shit that I done did 19 group events. We done had mansion parties, yacht parties, not once, twice, pyramid tours, not one, multiple times. You got passports, big Indians. We done been to damn near every mound here. East Coast, Midwest, West Coast, and Southeast. What we doing?
and the kiss of the sun. Smoke right from the leaf. Yeah, we
They
talk
talking
to
about
the
they
sky
big
and
Indian.
the
Man,
ancestors rhythm. We
chill.
never die. We been
Hey,
here. Oh, yeah, we been here.
way before they wrote their line.
We still here. It's the home, not the place we did so clear. Your name singing true through the pain and the tear, through the blood and the drum, through the elders, the chains and the kiss of the sun. Smoke rise from the leaf, yeah, we talk to the sky and the ancestors rhythm. We never die.
We been here. Oh yeah, we been here.
Way before they wrote their lives, we still live.
It's a home, not a place we disappear.
Giants singing true through the pain and the tears. We been here. Oh yeah, we did here. Way before they wrote their lives, we still live. It's our home, not a place we disappear. Giants singing true through the pain and the tears.
Turn up, man. Hey, like the homie say, no Indian left behind. Hey, we can, y'all, the family over here on TikTok, man, we don't have to accept, you know what I'm saying, what's taking place or what had taken place in the past. Bro, we can always blaze our own trail and our path. We create our safe spaces, bro. We create our communities, real community where we actually meet each other. We sit down and cook. You know what I'm saying? We sit down and eat each other. We in mansions and shit, nigga, or playing spades and domino contests and all that. Sitting by the water, nigga, with the fire lit and all that. We're around we lighting fires and sitting back, you know, passing peace pipes around, you feel me, drinking fire water, kicking game about the ancestors. You feel me? That's big Indian business. That's what we've been doing, and we done it 19 times in 3 years. So I'm saying, man, y'all want to be a part of a real community, and y'all don't have to claim what we claim or none of that. And y'all want to come out with us and be around like-minded people and people who really know their genealogy and their story. Go look through my channel. My last 3-4 videos are people from BCU teaching. They doing their own lectures, and the information can't compete with it. You feel me? So yeah, it ain't just me. You know what I'm saying? We got an army. We a navy. You feel me? We got a whole military branch. And I'm saying, man, y'all want to come be a part of that? We welcome y'all with open arms, man. We getting the genealogy and everything started back up. We ain't got time to waste on no other people arguing or none of that. We ain't got nothing to prove. We in America. If you're saying you're not from America, then in America, we're having this conversation in America. People saying that they're not from America. Well, how did you get here? We don't even care how you got here. Just get your ass out. You feel me? We're gonna focus on our goddamn self. You feel me? Put ourselves first and watch how much and watch how far we go. But we can't do it if we're currently buying into the distractions. We need to eliminate the distractions so we can be successful in our endeavors, man. And like I said, ain't no big eyes or big U's. There's only big eyes is big Indian, and only big U is us. And as long as we got each other, we don't need nobody. Man, I love y'all. That's my motherfucking time. The legendary Top Cat. I'm out. Appreciate y'all. All right, YouTube, man. My bad, man. Appreciate y'all letting me run my little play over there, man. You did. Just to get an understanding. And I think a lot of people over there needed to hear that. You did. Yeah, so man, appreciate y'all being patient and giving me the time to, you know, bring some understanding. And man, if y'all notice, the people over there, they were just like, man, Top Cat, we need you over here. Like, man, we so glad you're over here. Like, we need some help because this is what we dealing with. Y'all heard the shit y'all self. What them folks over there dealing with? People that don't know what they talking about. Pastors, preachers, either they trying to turn into Hebrew Israelites or these fake ass tribes or alphabets, making them Moors, Hebrews, all of this here instead of who they are. You feel me? And so when the real come around, you see I pushed up on the nigga talking about he the master teacher over there. When the real come around, he ain't want no problems with me. He even dropped off and then came back after I was teaching, and the people in the ladies was rocking. They told me, let me go look at your pictures and check you out. So yeah, I'm doing my little teaching, blah, blah, blah. He jumped back up there, drop him, get him out of here, block him. Yeah, bow down to something greater than you. In a real Indian way. Big Indian, man. Hey, man, I love y'all, man. See y'all in class tomorrow. If you haven't got your tickets, go to BigChiefUniversity.com. Get your tickets. We're going to start about 2 p.m. Central Time tomorrow, man. So I hope y'all ready. Pray say you did that. Y'all did that. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all being patient. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to meet people where they at. You feel me? And we got to let them know that there is a community out there. This is not the end all be all. Even though y'all over here, this is not what real Indian business look like. We are doing real Indian business. And if y'all want to be a part of that, you know what I'm saying? Come over here, come check us out at BCU. You feel me? But we got a real community, a real family. You know what I'm saying? Not too many people on here have met each other. You feel me? They ain't hugged each other. They ain't shook hands. They ain't hit the fire water. They ain't passed the peak pipe. We done did it multiple times in multiple different places, all in the name of our ancestors. And that's what we're going to keep doing, pushing the line and being the example. You feel me? Ain't nothing to debate about. We beat all the top debaters. You feel me? We out here talking to professors now. We talk to the master teachers and all of that. And yeah, we stood our ground, held our own, and they even passed us the throne. How about that? They say you gonna carry the torch next. Boys, they can't be taken back. So yeah, either you all in or you out 2026. Cause we finna take this bitch over. Period. The video we did yesterday, bro, why YouTube blocked it? Man, they blocked it, bro. So I gotta figure out what's going on. That's why the views ain't moving. They blocked it. I ain't even gonna say what they tried to say, but I don't, you know, what they emailed me, but it was some bullshit. So I'm going through that. I'm gonna appeal it. They still got it up. It ain't no strike or nothing, but they blocked it, talking about, you know, some bullshit that wasn't true. So we'll figure that out. You did. But yeah, cause that bitch that should have been viral. That hoe should have been at about 20,000. Yeah, that was excellento, perfect. All right, but man, I love y'all, man. Yeah, Indian way or no way, Indian gang or no bang. You feel me? In the real Indian way, man. Hey, get y'all coins together, man. So May 14th, we will be in Oklahoma. Get ready. Go on, start getting ready. And get your tickets tonight, man, so we don't have to wait tomorrow for class. That's my time. I'm gone. I love y'all.